Khattar reaching 7-year-old Pradyuman's house. Now, Pradyuman used to live in Bhondsi area. Now, this is almost behind the Ryan International School in Bhondsi, Gurgaon. And that's his SUV stopping, and Manohar Khattar is going to be stepping out of that SUV in any moment from now. You can see he is being accompanied by top officials of the Haryana government, and there on your screens, Manohar Khattar. Isn't it too delayed? Because remember, Pradyuman died on Friday. On Friday last at 8 a.m. He is entering the residence. He will be meeting the family, which is completely distraught. Khalid, our reporter, joins us from the ground. Khalid, what's happening? Right. Khalid, I believe, will be with us in just a bit. Khalid has been relentlessly following that story from day one. But let me tell you what's happening there right now. There is a tent, and that tent has been there at Pradyuman's house all these days, ever since he passed away. There have been a large number of visitors, relatives, politicians who have been coming, and they go and meet the family right outside the house in that makeshift tent. You've seen quite a few politicians going and meeting the family. We had Nitish Kumar speaking with the mother on the phone, and you had JDU leaders accompanying them. A lot of media has been there as well. The mother has demanded justice. She says that she wants to know from the killer, why did he attack his son in such a brutal manner? Let's go across to Khalid now. Khalid, what do you see around you? What's happening? Who all are accompanying the Chief Minister?
Well, yes, indeed, the Chief Minister Manohar Khattar is out here. He is accompanied by the Deputy Commissioner of Gurugram and as well as Commissioner of Police Gurugram. Also, all the SIT team members who are investigating this particular case are also here. Those who are investigating this particular case are also here. I'll ask my camera person to give you live visuals. He's out here to really do the condolence with the family. He's also accompanied by other officials of the Haryana government. This is quite a late for Haryana CM to come here, because remember, the incident happened on Friday, and it's weeks later. Haryana CM has now visited the family. The family has been demanding a strict probe in this matter. They have demanded a CBI probe in this matter. We don't know whether the CM will really announce that today out here. But yes, the demand of the family has been very clear. We were earlier told that the Haryana CM had a few days back spoken to the family of Pradyuman. He had assured all help possible from his side. But we'll have to wait and see what decisions that the Haryana government has taken against this particular school, Parikshit.
Yes, and this is important because the Haryana government has already ruled out, saying that the question of revoking the license does not arise because that affects the future of thousands of children and parents. But this is a question that Republic has been asking for day one. Why not stricter action against school authorities? Because they were the ones who were handling the kid. They were the ones who were responsible for his safety and security after the father dropped the child at 7:30 that morning. How was the parent supposed to know what happens with the kid? Nobody was monitoring that CCTV. Nobody stopped that bus conductor from entering, and that too with a knife. Nobody checked him. He was a regular there. Despite the fact that he was seen entering on the CCTV and leaving the bathroom on CCTV, he didn't do anything. Now you have Manohar Khattar, the Chief Minister, meeting Pradyuman's father there. You've got close relatives, close family members there as well who have been camping over the last few days. So maybe a few words of assurance coming from Manohar Khattar. Manohar Khattar, of course, he has been facing a lot of law and order issues, a lot of backlash over several cases that have taken place, including that of Varnika Kundu. Then you had the Gurmeet Ram Rahim case, where there were almost 38 deaths that took place in Panchkula and Punjab. Now you have this case where Ryan International, a prominent school, seems to be involved, and there is clear negligence on the part of the school. A short while back, you had a senior bureaucrat of the Haryana government announcing a 3-layered setup which will now be assessing safety mechanisms in schools across Haryana, and there would be a complaint mechanism as well, a redressal mechanism in case anybody has some sort of issue or complaint. But the fact is, all these thoughts are coming after a death has already taken place. Look at the father. The father is completely distraught and destroyed by what has happened. So is the mother. We can tell you that the mother has been inconsolable. She has been crying inside. She has not left her room over the last few days. They live in a very small house. They have one more child. They have a daughter. And these are difficult times. The father has demanded a CBI inquiry, and the court, the Supreme Court, has given notices to the CBSE, the HRD Ministry and the Central Bureau of Investigation on that front as well. But they said they have no faith in the state police. Let's go across to Khalid now. Khalid, you're seeing what's happening. Manohar Lal Khattar sitting beside the father. Any assurance on what action will be taken against the school? The father is in tears right now. All right, Khalid will be back with us in some time from now. But the father there, extremely emotional. Some other close relatives are doing the talking on his behalf because one can only imagine, or probably it's completely hard to imagine what the father might be going through at this point. It's only been about a week since, it's been exactly a week since he lost his son. Remember, it was Friday morning. He dropped his son to school like it was any other day, and 1 hour later he gets a call saying that his child has met with an accident. He's serious, and when he gets to the hospital, he gets to know that his child was assaulted and murdered in the most brutal fashion with a knife. Let's go across to Piyush now. Piyush, you have been hearing what the Haryana government has been saying. Manohar Lal Khattar is coming 1 week after the incident. This is not going to change anything, is it?
Well, correct, but it is not going
and the
to
biggest
change
thing, Piyush, will this really change things for the safety and security of children?
Well, that's the big question which we are asking today as to why did Manohar Khattar take a lot of time to meet the family members and to assure them that yes, the family is going to get disaster, because since the day one there has been a completely disconnect at the part of the Haryana, the different versions of people who are alleged accused in this case.
Okay. Piyush, be with us. We're going to try and correct the audio, but we're getting you pictures. This is from the Bhonsi village. It's close to the Maruti colony in Gurgaon. And again, you can see Manohar Lal Khattar tapping Pradyuman's father on the back. He is leaving now. Some members of his cabinet, and I think there are leaders from the state BJP unit who are also there. Over the last few days, you have seen a series of politicians visiting the family. Manohar Lal Khattar greeted the other family members in the crowds that had gathered there, and now he will be escorted to his SUV and he will leave from there. Has he made any sort of promise? Has he made any sort of grant to the family? That is something we'll get to know in due course, but you can see a flurry of activity. But this entire incident, and what Manohar Lal Khattar probably needs to do, is send a message of assurance and really show that things are changing and these private schools are being reined in. Because when we were there a few days back and we heard from all different families who had gathered there to condole the family, they all said that they are worried. Many of their children used to study in Ryan School, and they say that they pay a lot of fees, very high fees every month, and they really fear for the safety of their children. And this is not just about Ryan School. There are other changes, other schools also where similar problems and incidents like this have occurred. Let's go across to Piyush now. Piyush, you're there in Gurgaon. Give us a sense of the assurance that Manohar Lal Khattar would be giving the family.
Well, Manohar Lal Khattar is going to just say that yes, justice to be delivered, and that's the usual line which the politicians take, because they always come up late, and this time also Manohar Khattar has come at least a week after the incident which has taken place and which has shocked the nation, in which a 7-year-old student was murdered by the driver of that particular school. And now the Manohar Lal Khattar is now trying to just reach there and also try to tell them that yes, the justice would be served. But the big question is for how long this incident will take on, will keep on taking place. And what is the government doing? Is just going to say that yes, justice will be there and the government is doing this. It's just that's the view and which all the politicians take. The question which we are asking as to for how long these incidents will keep on taking place and what the government is doing as far as the other schools are concerned, because this is a huge tragedy. That's a big thing which has taken place and this has shocked the nation. And now it remains to be seen what would be the assurance, because he is there just to give an assurance and do nothing. Back to you.
Yeah. And as of now, you have Manohar Khattar meeting Pradyuman's mother, and she has completely broken down. In fact, when we were there, she could hardly speak, and right now she is in tears again. Imagine what she might be going through after losing her young child. In fact, the only question that she was putting to us again and again, please tell me, what did my child do to that person? And at this point, she must be demanding justice from the Chief Minister. She must be asking, what did my son do to meet such a fate? And Manohar Khattar assuring her that we will do all we can. Now that's a blurred picture of the child. And the mother, of course, completely shattered, and it will take her. And I think you have a senior leader of the BJP who's also with Manohar Khattar at this point in time. And let's try and listen in to what's happening.
थोड़ा शांत देखिए, ये जो रेयान स्कूल की ये जो घटना हुई, जिसमें ये 7 वर्षीय बालक प्रद्युमन जिसकी नृशंस हत्या हुई, ये अति निंदनीय घटना है। जितनी इसकी निंदा की जाए उतनी कम है। और इस घटना के बहुत ही एक जिसको कहना चाहिए एक रोष व्याप्त सब तरफ। 7 वर्षीय बालक प्रद्युमन जिसकी नृशंस हत्या हुई, ये अति निंदनीय घटना है। जितनी इसकी निंदा की जाए उतनी कम है। और इस घटना के कारण से बहुत ही एक जिसको कहना चाहिए एक रोष व्याप्त सब तरफ ये हमको आभास है इस बात का। आज मैं परिवार को मिलने के लिए आया हूं और परिवार के लोगों ने भी तथा बहुत से नेताओं ने, समाज के बहुत से लोगों ने एक मांग रखी है कि इस केस को सीबीआई को सौंपा जाए। वैसे हरियाणा पुलिस इसमें बहुत अच्छी प्रकार से अपनी सारी इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रही है, फिर भी इस मांग के आधार के ऊपर इस केस को सीबीआई को जांच के लिए सौंपा जाता है। इसलिए सीबीआई को भी मैं एक अपील ही कर सकता हूं कि इस केस को बहुत जल्दी से जल्दी इसकी इन्वेस्टिगेशन करके
कब लिख रहे हैं आप सीबीआई को?
आज तय किया है तो इमीडिएटली इसके बाद लेटर लिखा जाएगा, चाहे आज शाम को लिखा जाए, कल सुबह।
एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट ने स्कूल के खिलाफ क्या कार्रवाई हो रही है? स्कूल बंद हो रहा है, बच्चों का भविष्य भी है वहाँ।
हमने ये भी तय किया है कि स्कूल का ये जो मैनेजमेंट का काम है, अभी 3 महीने के लिए इसको टेक ओवर किया जाता है और हमारे डिप्टी कमिश्नर वो अपनी देखरेख में इस स्कूल की जितनी भी कमियां हैं उन व्यवस्थाओं को ठीक कराएंगे और जो जांच है उसमें भी पूरा सहयोग किया जाएगा। और मैं समझता हूं इस समय तक सीबीआई की जांच जल्दी जल्दी पूरी हो। इस 3 महीने के लिए स्कूल को टेक ओवर किया जाता है।
जब तक सीबीआई पूरी जांच को टेक ओवर नहीं कर लेती है, तब तक क्या हरियाणा पुलिस अपनी जांच जारी रखेगी? क्योंकि 14 टीमें बनी हैं।
निश्चित रूप से चूंकि सीबीआई को इसको स्वीकार करना होता है, तो मैं अपील करूंगा सीबीआई को भी कि शीघ्र अतिशीघ्र जैसे हमारा पत्र आज पहुंच जाता है तो उसको वो स्वीकार कर ले, लेकिन उसकी जांच बराबर जारी रहेगी। क्योंकि ये जो जांच है, इस जांच को भी बाद में सीबीआई अपने अंडर ले लेती है और जो भी जांच हुई होती है उसको भी एक सील्ड कवर में अपने पास रखती है। फिर अपनी जांच के आधार के ऊपर इस जांच का भी उनको सहयोग
एक
मिलता है।
बड़ा सवाल ये है कि स्कूल प्रबंधन से 50 लोग की पूछताछ हो चुकी है, 2 लोग अरेस्ट हो चुके हैं स्कूल के। अभी तक की जो पिंटोज हैं, जो सीईओज हैं, जो एमडी हैं, उनसे पुलिस ने एक बार भी पूछताछ नहीं की है। कहा यह जा रहा है कि हम उनकी हायरार्की जानने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। अगर हायरार्की नहीं पता थी तो 2 की अरेस्टिंग क्यों हुई और पिंटोज से सवाल अभी तक क्यों नहीं पूछे गए?
ये सब इन्वेस्टिगेशन का प्रोसेस है
सर, इन्वेस्टिगेशन का प्रोसेस तो सबके सामने है, इसलिए
मैं बता रहा हूँ। ये इन्वेस्टिगेशन एजेंसी जो करती है वो अपने हिसाब से करती है, वो क्योंकि इस घटना की एजेंसी जांच चल रही है और जब ये जांच अब हमारी पुलिस भी कर रही है, इसके बाद जैसे सीबीआई इसको टेक ओवर करेगी तो सीबीआई निश्चित रूप से गहराई में जाकर के सब जांच करेगी।
खट्टर जी, आपने बताया आपकी पुलिस ने क्यों?
मैंने बताया कि अपनी एजेंसी की
तो पल्ला झाड़ने वाली बात हम नहीं करेंगे। जब पिंटोज पे सवाल आ गया, क्या आपको डर है कि?
कोई डर नहीं।
नहीं तो फिर क्यों नहीं किया? आपने क्यों नहीं किया? सारी बातें आपको पता थी।
अभी तक जिन लोगों की तरफ उंगली गई है, जहाँ की भी बातचीत हमारे सामने इन्वेस्टिगेशन में आई है, नहीं कोई ऐसा नहीं है, कोई मतलब नहीं है, कोई मतलब नहीं। धन्यवाद।
सीबीआई करेगी, आप क्यों नहीं करेंगे?
सीबीआई
आराम से धक्का मत देना, आराम से धक्का मत देना। अरे हट जाओ। रुको अरे कोई।
That was Manohar Lal Khattar announcing a CBI inquiry, saying this case will be probed by the CBI. And the other big news is that this school, Ryan International School in Gurgaon, Bhonsi branch, will be taken over by the government for 3 months. It will be run by the Haryana government. They will see what are the lapses and what are the things that need to be set right. But is that really the solution? What about other private schools? What about other government schools in Haryana and across the country? It's a larger issue. It's a story we have been tracking very, very closely. But this is the big news breaking on our screens 1 week after the 7-year-old's murder. The investigation in the case will be handed over to the Central Bureau of Investigation. This has been the family's demand, and today the Chief Minister has given that assurance to the father and the mother that this case will now be taken over from the state police. Let's go across to Khalid. Khalid, this is big. Finally, Manohar Lal Khattar gives in to the family sentiment. All right, we're getting those pictures once again. Manohar Lal Khattar has left the residence. This is what Khalid told us a short while back. Khalid has been following Manohar Lal Khattar very, very closely, and Khalid is now telling us that Manohar Lal Khattar has announced a CBI investigation, saying the CBI will now take over the case from the state police. He also said that now the school will be taken over for 3 months. So revoking the license is something that the Khattar government has not gone in for, but they will take over the school for 3 months.